I am back for lesson 4. Our lesson 4 will be the beginning of our geometry unit. Okay, so our I can statement for today is I can compare and classify quadrilaterals. All right, so that is something new to us. Quadrilaterals. How are we comparing them? How are we classifying them? We're gonna practice a lot in this lesson. Let's go! Okay, so there are important words that we need to know. First is polygon. Okay, in your second grade lessons, we said that polygons are closed shapes. Okay, so some examples are a triangle, that's a polygon. This is not a polygon because it's not a closed shape. This is a polygon because it is closed. Also, a polygon should have straight lines. So, is a circle a polygon? No, it's not. So, the edges should be straight, okay, and closed. All right, so angles. Angles actually is when you look at the square, we have 4 angles here. This is where 2 lines meet and make that point. So that's an angle. Now, parallel sides are sides that do not cross. So let's say, for example, this side is parallel to this side. They will never touch or cross. And this side is parallel to this side, okay? Because they will never ever cross. Okay, so quadrilaterals, from this prefix quad meaning 4. That means quadrilaterals are polygons with 4 sides. Okay? And then attributes. These are characteristics. Okay, when you describe a polygon, you describe its characteristics. Right angle. Right angle is basically a 90-degree angle. So it makes this box corner. If you see something like this, that means it's a right angle because it is 90 degrees in measurement. And of course, diagonal lines are lines that are slanted this way or maybe this way. All right, now boys and girls, now that we know some important words, we will begin our examples of quadrilateral. These are quadrilaterals because just like what I said, they have 4 sides and 4 angles. Okay, so this quadrilateral, we all know the name of this quadrilateral. This is a rectangle. Okay. The next quadrilateral that we know, of course, is a square. Okay, and this one is the trapezoid. Okay, and then the middle is your rhombus. And the last one is your parallelogram. So I hope, boys and girls, that you're going to remember all the names of our quadrilaterals. We already played with them or held some blocks at school that are quadrilaterals. So I know you are familiar with this. Okay, now, there's an activity in your problems, no, not your problem set, but your homework book that I pulled these examples, okay? All right, so number 1 says, complete the chart by answering true or false. Okay, so let's take a look. We have 3 columns. It says, this is the attribute or the characteristic, this is the polygon, and this is when we say true or false. Okay, so the first one has been done for us. It says 3 sides. Are there 3 sides? True. That's why the answer is true. Pretty easy. Okay, let's proceed to the second one. It says 4 sides. Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that is, of course, true. The next one, it says 2 sets of parallel sides. That means 2 pairs of parallel sides. So let's see. This side is parallel to this side. That's one pair or one set. And this side is parallel to this side. And that's two pairs. Okay, so this is also true. Now let's continue. Next page. It says 4 right angles. So just like what I said, a right angle is like this, 90 degree. So if you look at your arm, a right angle is basically straight here and straight here. And it will make a 90 degree angle there. So do you think, boys and girls, these are right angles? I don't think so. So the answer here is false. Now let's move on to quadrilateral. Is this a quadrilateral? I remember I said 4 sides. Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, that's a square. So that is a quadrilateral. The answer is true. Okay, so that's what we're going to find from these quadrilaterals. Okay, it says trace each set of parallel sides with a colored pencil. All right, let's look at the rhombus. All right, so the rhombus has 4 sides and 4 angles. Let's find a set of parallel sides. I see this one will not meet that one. So they're parallel. Okay, that's one set. Another set on this one is a rectangle. I have the top and the bottom sides. They will never meet. So that's a parallel sides. And of course your square. I will just do this one right here. Even if you extend the lines all the way down to California, it will never meet because those are parallel sides. Okay, now let's work on letter B. It says using a straight edge, sketch a different quadrilateral with at least one set of parallel sides. So I remember there's like 5 quadrilaterals that we talked about. So I'm going to draw the last 2 that's not included on letter A. So the first one is your parallelogram. Parallelogram looks like this. Okay. Let me erase that. Let's do it again. Parallelogram, long. Okay. And then the other one is trapezoid. Okay. All right. So let me find one set of parallel sides from these quadrilaterals. I see this one is parallel to this side. How about this side and this side? Do you think they're parallel? I don't think so. Because if you extend that line, you will see that there's a meeting point there. And that's not what we're looking for. We are looking for a quadrilateral with parallel sides. So let's try the other sides. I'm going to use this top and bottom. Now, boys and girls, do you think they're parallel sides? Yes, they are parallel sides. Okay, so that's it. Quadrilaterals are pretty easy, but you just have to make sure you answer the questions, okay? Sometimes we rush and we speed a lot, and we forget to answer questions. Good luck on your exit tickets, and I'll see you next time for Lesson 5.